Alrighty, folks. First time ever here at Millard Middle School. The D&D Sports Network has the Pike County Tournament semifinals. You got Valley versus Pikeville starting off, and then Belfry and Millard closing things out here tonight. Got KJ Phillips and Daryl McCoy on the call. If everything goes well, hopefully we'll be back for the championships, and we will have the GOAT, Kevin Keithley, in the house for the championship. So hopefully things go well here tonight. But we want to thank our gracious sponsors for making sure that this thing kicked off. And on late notice, got the word, KJ, about 2:30 that we could do it. And thanks to a lot of people working together, made it possible, and rushed up here with a moment's notice, no extra time. And I want to thank the people that helped make that possible. Rodney Scott for Pike County Sheriff. I think Rodney Scott, he's kind of a shoe-in now for sheriff, kind of like the Fuzzy Kazee. You know, he's got a lifetime term as long as he wants that job. I think he's done such a good job. And then want to thank Jason Tackett for Commissioner, District 2, as well as our friends at Bruce Walters Ford. If you're going to buy a vehicle, no better place to buy it than Bruce Walters Ford. Not only do they got best prices, they got the best warranties, best service. They'll make sure, whether it's new, used, or pre-owned, you leave a lot happy.
Yeah, I'm excited, Daryl, to be here tonight and watch these games. I mean, I'm glad they called you on a short notice to get us out here.
This is what, the only second basketball game you've ever done?
Yeah.
Normally the big games like this, me and Coach Keithley are usually on the primetime stages, and but short notice, I didn't want to bother Coach Keithley, so
I'm here.
Yep. So KJ's here producing. So as we're sitting here kicking off, we watched this game just a couple weeks ago. This is the third time these two teams have met. First one went to Valley at Pikeville. And the irony is Pikeville went to Valley and won, so both teams have won on the other team's floor. So now you get a neutral site game. It'll be interesting to see who wins this one. No love lost between these two fan bases.
No, I watched the one y'all did on Facebook there at Valley, man. It was a heck of a ball game just around to the fourth quarter, and Pikeville just got more momentum and took away with the game.
It absolutely was, and as we look, the gym's starting to fill up. You see the Belfry fans coming in. You see the Millard fans in full force. Valley, Pikeville. We're over here on the Pikeville and Belfry side. But when you look, I have a feeling it's going to be standing room only. And the fire marshal may have to come in here and shut this thing down before it's over with.
I want to thank Millard for having us here. This is a really nice facility, Daryl.
Yeah, it's an amazing facility. I've personally, when you talk to newer gyms, this one has more bells and whistles. We've seen it before the game. This one has more bells and whistles than any of the other ones.
Yeah, I give a shout out to the coach at Millard for helping us out, getting us where we needed to be and lined up.
Yes, absolutely. He took care of us and made sure we had everything that we needed. And I'm sitting here getting blown up. Everybody talking about this game tonight, especially this first one. Everybody's got their attention on this first one. Second game, listen, Millard's got better as the years went on. Belfry, is the favorite over here in the Pike County, but Millard, they think they got enough to knock off the Pirates tonight.
Hey, it's tournament time, Daryl. You throw the records away, man. It's a win or go home.
You absolutely do. We see Miss Carly Stanley in the house for Belfry. So, yep. Just got the Belfry roster. And this game right here, the matchups you want to keep an eye on is at guard, Kat Walters, Lindsey Baldwin. You got the track stars in this one, Cadence Compton and her sister, Charlize Compton. Cameron Duncan, Maddie Fronapple, KJ, might be the best passer we've seen at this age.
Yeah, I've seen her at Belfry. She's tough.
Yeah, she's got Magic Johnson court vision. And then over on the Valley side, Lindsey Baldwin. She keep an eye on this girl. She is fun to watch. She come up here at the Reed Shepherd camp the other day. Not only was she the best girl here, she was the best player here.
Wow.
Look forward to watching her. She really gets after it. Sadie Johnson, she's the superstar. She's the #1 big in her class. So you got Izzy Causey is going to be another piece over there, as well as Kaylee Bowerstock. So going to be two really good high-caliber teams going at it here in this first matchup, as we're going to wind down here for the national anthem and the Lord's Prayer. Good job by Maggie Baird, giving the pregame prayer.
At this time, we will please stand, remove your caps, and direct your attention to the top of the gymnasium for the play of our national anthem.
Lord's Prayer and the Star Spangled Banner. KJ Phillips, Daryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the 2022 Girls Pike County Tournament as we're getting ready to kick off the starting lineups here, KJ. And I am pumped. I've been waiting for this ball game. Extremely blessed we was asked to come here and do it. And listen, after the job that we done on the boys tournament, hopefully we get that same kind of following here in this one. So I think Pikeville will be the guest.
Cat Waters.
Cadence Compton. Maggie Baird. Maddie Fronapple. And Cameron Duncan will round out the starting 5 for the Pikeville Panthers. As you see, Valley has stretched a tunnel and a half across this court, KJ.
Yeah.
Sadie Johnson. Izzy Kazi. Lindsay Baldwin. Kaylee Bowerstock. And Miss Kylie Mead will round out the starting 5 for Valley. And watching these two, if Valley can stay out of foul trouble, they'll have a good chance in this ball game. You know, Pikeville, I like Pikeville's depth a little bit more. Guard play, I think, goes to the Panthers. Post play goes to the Wildcats.
Yeah, Valley travels well too, man. Look, they've packed the house over there.
They do. You don't have to worry about them bringing the fan base. So you're going to Sadie Johnson and Maggie Baird jumping things off here. Dennis the Menace as the official throwing the first ball up. Sadie Johnson wins the tip, but Pikeville, Cameron Duncan steals the pass. Sadie Johnson right there to break it up.
Yeah, nice recovery by Sadie there to get back and get in the passing lane.
There you go. Nice pass. Lindsey Baldwin will come up with the steal. She'll get a lot of them. Lay-in. Baldwin puts Valley up 2-0 as see if we can take and throw at Paul Howard Jr. scoreboard up top right-hand corner of your screen. Got Fronapple. Swings it to the wing. Cat Walters. Walters drives. Trap comes. Good job pushing Walters back out. Gets it out. Cameron Duncan fires the 3. Off the mark. Sadie Johnson rips down the rebound. Valley's coach says, hold up. Down low, Mead.
Yeah, double dribble.
Yeah, gets called for the turnover. That's something you can't do against this squad. Walters kicks it out. Duncan fires another 3. Off the mark. Hard right. Sadie Johnson gets past, but gets ripped away by Fronapple. Fronapple. I think they was looking for her to pass it. That's just her reputation there, and ends up drawing the foul, and an important foul because I think that went against Sadie Johnson.
Yeah, it's Johnson picks up her first personal foul.
You get Sadie Johnson in foul trouble, this thing could get ugly.
So Fronapple at the line.
Yeah.
This is the first of the 2.
Guys, I apologize. If you guys are sending comments, it's hard to see because we have no internet in this building. There you go. You got Crosby out front. Crosby swings over to the corner. 3 off the mark by Baldwin.
I think it's going to stay with Valley.
Swing it out. Causey gets it down. Sadie Johnson, triple team comes, kicks it out. Bank, no good. That's Kaylee Bowerstock on the 3. Lindsey Baldwin misses the floater. And coming back the opposite direction. That was Walters off the mark. Fronapple gets the rebound. Blocked by Baldwin. Sadie Johnson, nice move. Can't finish. And she gets the rebound. She's going to go up with it and gets hammered. Now, here's the thing. Pikeville, they made the adjustment last time we seen them play. They made the adjustment that ended up winning the ball game. they're tripling Sadie Johnson every time she touches that ball on the block. They do that, it's going to be hard. You know, it's really going to be up to the Valley guards. Can they knock down the shots? Because they're going to have a lot of open ones in this ball game.
Johnson misses the first of two.
High arcing shot, no good. Causey. Yeah, it seems like nerves are a little much for both teams right now. Nerves are bothering both squads. Here comes Kat Walters crossing the timeline. Walters goes right, throws it up, no good. Johnson skies for the rebound. That's her fourth of the night. Picks it up. Causey gets the lay-in. Valley goes up 4-0 on the Panthers. Duncan swings it back out to Walters. Walters goes to the left side of the court, gets it out. Duncan, Fronapple fires the three, no good.
Nice offensive rebound.
Oh, even nicer block by Meade. Baldwin, she's picked up by Walters. Walters with the open court steal. But Baldwin gets her right back with the block. What a matchup. These are two feisty ones going at it right here, KJ. Them two girls right there are two that will not quit. They flat get after it. Fun guards to watch here. Really nice perimeter battle between them two. Meade gets it, backs down, almost gets it stolen. Looks like they're going to get Walters for the foul.
Yeah, they're going to get her on a trip there. Got some comments there. We got Leah J says, let's go Pikeville, and Matthew Waite says, Belfry champs.
Keep them comments coming. Let us know what you guys are thinking throughout as we'll read them out. Let us know who your favorite player is and where you're watching from. Baldwin goes in, misses the floater.
These teams are really hustling too, Daryl. You see them all on the floor going after the ball.
Well, neither team wants to leave this gymnasium without their hand raised. I mean, I'm telling you, when you talk rivalries, this is the rivalry of all rivals. These two squads do not like each other. Fronapple. Waiting for the inbounds here, officials.
Yeah, they're having a discussion over there. The Valley's coach was talking to the head official, and now they're changing it back to Valley ball.
Sometimes them discussions are good to have. Kicks it out, Baldwin. Baldwin goes left. Kicks over to Causey. Causey dumps it down. Back out to Baldwin. Baldwin over to the corner.
Ooh!
3-point bucket by number 3, Kaylee Bowerstock. Valley going up 7-0 here. Has a lot of people shocked right now. Meade gets it back out to Sadie Johnson. Johnson out to Baldwin.
Yeah, Valley has all the momentum right now at the start of the game, Daryl.
Walters on Baldwin. Johnson dunks it down to Causey. Go out of bounds, stay with Valley. Causey out to Sadie Johnson. Sadie Johnson turns it over. Here comes Compton. Off the mark. Pikeville still not on the board. Causey gets trapped. Pikeville right there, turn it over. Kat Walters. No, Valley comes up with a Causey spin move. And she draws the foul. Izzy Causey is coming out with a cause here tonight. This young lady has played tremendous.
Yeah, she got good post presence there, Daryl, and quick turnaround, just got hacked on the arm.
See the legendary Denise Campbell come in the building. And there's going to be a timeout on the court, so They'll take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. 2022 Pike County Tournament.
County Sheriff Rodney Scott. The war on drugs has changed. Today, the drugs are more lethal, and they are robbing us of our children. That's why we have more certified trained deputies than ever, including our special K-9 unit, which has resulted in over 150 drug indictments. If you try and sell drugs in Pike County, we will catch you and put you behind bars. For the safety of our children, I am asking for your vote November the 8th to continue to serve as your Pike County Sheriff.
Paid for by Sheriff Rodney Scott.
All right, guys, we are back here. As you see, this first quarter is sponsored by Bruce Walters Ford. KJ Phillips, Daryl McCoy here from the semifinals of the Pike County Tournament. Valley versus Pikeville. Izzy Causey at the line. Valley sitting on a 7-0 lead. Right now it's 1:31 to go here in the first quarter. Causey gets the roll. Duncan inbounds it. Valley goes up 8-0. Here comes Cat Walters. Walters hands it off front apple. Baldwin. You know, one thing I've noticed here in this one too is Valley's extended their defense out a little bit in this game, and it's getting into Pikeville, what Pikeville's trying to do. You know, before the last game we seen, their guards kind of laid back. Cat Walters steps out, gets blocked by Johnson. Picks it up.
Nice
Causey.
pass.
No good. Compton with the rebound. Turns it over. Got to be smarter with your passes if you're Pikeville. Walters gets it up front apple. Front apple gets the two. Pikeville finally on the board here. Right under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 8-2 is the score.
Valley's just been the more aggressor, Daryl.
Yes, they are. Cameron Duncan comes up. Pikeville put pressure and forced the turnover there. Pikeville's going to have 40 seconds here. See if they can continue to cut down this lead that Valley has built up. Walters gets it to Duncan. Duncan straight away. Goes in with the floater. Duncan, banks are open. That's a Citizens Bank shot. Johnson crosses timeline. Now kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Air ball. Here comes Maddie Frontapple. Frontapple gets blocked from behind. Valley had the last chance. Baldwin couldn't get the shot off, but Pikeville cuts the lead in half. 8-4 lead right now for the Pikeville Panthers, for the Valley Wildcats over the Pikeville Panthers. We'll be right back.
I'm Paul Howard Jr., Republican candidate asking to serve as your full-time Pike County attorney. As a high school quarterback in 2003, I helped bring a state championship to the people of Pond Creek Nation and Pike County. As an attorney, I brought that same determination to district and family court, day in and day out. As your Pike County attorney, I'll continue that fight for your family as if you were my own. On November 8th, vote Paul Howard Jr. for your Pike County attorney.
Lifelong resident of Pike County, I know how important families are and the deep love we have for one another. You know, I said those words in the May primary running for coroner. Little did I know in the horrible July flood, the people of Pike County would prove it. I saw it firsthand with overwhelming support in our community. As your next coroner, I will always treat your family with compassion and respect because Pike County gives more and loves more.
All right, guys, we are back here as this second quarter will be sponsored by Jason Tackett for Commissioner, District 2. Listen, Jason Tackett is a man that really cares about the people in his community in District 2. If you guys go to the polls, vote Jason Tackett. He's a proud supporter of the Valley Wildcats and all Pike County athletes.
I got some comments, girl. Lindsay Prophet says, let's go Maddie, Frontapple. Julie Nick Baldridge says, let's go Valley. We love Lindsay Baldwin. Joe Kingery says, go Kaylee. And Lisa McCoy Osborne says, great block by Kylie Meade.
Great play here as we're starting the second quarter. 8-4 lead, Valley over Pikeville. KJ Phillips, Daryl McCoy on the call. Front Apple. You know, one thing to watch here is Valley, when Sadie Johnson gets the ball at the top of the key, I think Valley really digresses backwards. You know, they need to keep her down on that block. I know it's hard, especially when Pikeville's triple teaming her, but you got to get her some looks close to the basket. 3-point bucket, Cameron Duncan. Cameron Duncan, the daughter of Tug Valley great Jonathan Duncan.
Another turnover by Valley.
Yep.
Giving Pikeville's gaining some momentum here, Daryl.
Walters bringing the ball up the floor here for the Panthers. Cat Walters, in my mind, 3-point bucket. Maddie Fronapple. Pikeville has come out storming here in this second quarter, and they have took the lead 10-8 right now. The Cat Walters, in my mind, is a top 3-point guard in her class in our coverage area. May be the best floor general of the group. I mean, she's a girl that gets it. I mean, she's a competitor to her core. Valley, active hands, comes up with the steal. Meade hands it off. They get it out. Sadie Johnson out top. Johnson dumps it down low. Meade. Baldwin back out to Johnson. Ball fake. Sadie Johnson goes in and misses the shot. Pikeville with the rebound.
We'll stay with Valley on a jump ball.
Baldwin kicks it out. Johnson spin move. Kicks it over to Bowerstock. Causey back out to the corner. Baldwin pitches it to Johnson. Sadie Johnson with the turnover. Here comes Fronapple the opposite direction. Fronapple.
Ooh, almost an and one.
Yeah, she didn't get the roll there, but come pretty close to it. She's going to go to the line here, try to extend this lead here for the Panthers. You know, this has been a tale of two quarters so far. Valley dominated the first quarter, and early on here in the second quarter, it's been all Pikeville. Now remember, the score less than 3 minutes ago was 8-0 Valley.
Yeah. Pikeville's on a 10-0 run.
Yep. Duncan off the mark, blocked by Sadie Johnson, but called the foul.
It's going to be 2 on Johnson, Daryl.
Yeah, that's tough, man. If you can't have Sadie Johnson playing her physical style of basketball, it's gonna be tough. You know, she's going to have to take a step back here in these final 4 minutes here, this first half, and not pick up her third. Again, guys, I want to thank Jason Tackett, Commissioner, District 2, Rodney Scott for Pike County Jailer, and Bruce Walters Ford for sponsoring tonight's games.
Pike County Sheriff, Daryl.
Or Pike County, what'd I say?
Jailer.
Oh, yeah, Sheriff.
I'm about like you with Rodney. I believe he's just going to be like Fuzzy. He's going to stay in there until he just don't want to do it no more. You can't beat Rodney.
He's got my vote.
Yeah, my vote too.
We're sitting here. We see Miss Kaylee Bowerstock at the line here, trying to get the first points of the quarter here for Valley. Big free throws. She misses the first.
Courtney Jones Justice says, let's go Pikeville. Melissa Hunter Reynolds says, let's go Lens. And Robert Williams says, thanks D&D for making this game available.
Robert, we appreciate them kind words. We could not do it without our fine sponsors that you see in tonight's game. Definitely last minute notice for us being here. Cameron Duncan misses the three. Found out at 2:30 today, KJ, we was doing this. Valley's got a timeout. They'll take a timeout. We will too. We'll be right back here from the 2022 Pike County Tournament on the D&D Sports Network.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
We're back here at the 2022 Pike County Tournament. Right now, Pikeville leads Valley 12-9. Bowerstock with the only points for the Wildcats here in the second quarter.
Now this is the semis right now.
It's semifinals, so the winner punches their ticket to the championship. Here comes Lindsey Baldwin crossing the timeline. Baldwin swings over to Johnson. Sadie Johnson stolen by Fronapple. Fronapple in the paint. Nice pass. They kick it out. Compton, straight out of Compton. Cadence Compton. KJ, you may not know it, but she's a track star as well. May be the best runner in this 15th region, or whatever they call the 7th region in track, since Caitlin Keithley.
You know, Darrell Pikeville's picked up the intensity and full court pressure and put the pressure back on Valley, and they're on a 15-0 run.
No, this is not good. Lindsey Baldwin hobbling over to the sideline. You lose Lindsey Baldwin, you lose a big chance, big percentage of your chance to win this ball game. Hopefully.
I think it's just a Charlie horse, hopefully.
Hope so. Keep her in your prayers, guys. 15-9 is the score. Don't want to let it get too out of hand if you're Valley here. You know, these guards, they just really, they nag and get after you, and it's causing Valley some trouble right now.
Walk on the sideline there.
Yeah.
Pikeville's going to take back over. Like I said, you know, Valley opened the game with a 9-0 run, and Pikeville has answered with a 15-0 run of their own.
Yep. Fronapple kicks out to Duncan. Duncan goes in with the floater. No good. Valley gets the rebound. Pikeville with another steal. Valley just not being patient right now, and it's hurting them. Fronapple, a little shake, a little bake.
Oh!
High off the glass. Putting a little English on that one was Maddie Fronapple. Again, Pikeville's guards giving Valley issues right now.
Nice outlet pass.
Went after the block, but no good. That was number 21 there with the bucket. Charlize Compton, and Pikeville forces Valley into another timeout. We'll be right back.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
All right, guys, we're back here live at Millard with Pikeville up on Valley, 19-9 with 2:22 left here in the second period. You got Darrell on the call and KJ producing. Darrell, I mean, like I said, 19-0 run by the Panthers.
Yeah, it's been a tale of two quarters, as we just said, and I don't know, honestly, how if Lindsey Baldwin don't come in back in this ball game, it's going to be hard for Valley to win this ball game, because she's the one that really calms them down. She's the patient one. You know, I mean, we've seen them turn the ball over left and right without her in the lineup. You know, she's a big hit if she don't come back. And she's not in the lineup right now. I don't even see her out here.
I think they took her back to the locker room to check her out here, but give her a little extra time at halftime too.
Yeah, another turnover.
But she's their floor general, isn't she, Daryl?
She does most of their handling. Valley, it's kind of odd. They don't have a traditional point guard per se, but she does most of their handling, especially in pressure situations. Here comes Fronapple. Trap comes. Good defense by Valley. Ball's going to go to Valley. Good defense by the Wildcats. Bowerstock. Another steal. Charlize Compton.
That's going to be 3 on her, Daryl.
See, that right there, that one's on Sadie Johnson. You got to be smart enough to realize it's not worth, give up that layup there if you have to, but you definitely make sure that you don't foul her in that situation.
Yeah, I think the coach has got to get her out here. Can't pick up 4 before
Now,
half.
look who it is.
She's back in.
Yeah. Baldwin back here. Looks like that's what that was a Charlie horse. I think it got rubbed out, and she's back out here as we got Charlize Compton. Misses the second free throw. Causey rips down the rebound. See if that energizes Valley any. Seeing Baldwin come back out here. 10-point lead right now for the Panthers.
Got some comments here, Daryl. Anita Paul Ratliff says, let's go ZZ. Jessica Sturgill says, come on, girls, you have to pressure Pikeville like they do you. Carlene Haley says, go Valley. Marianne Tackett, thank you, D&D. Watching my cousin Sadie Johnson, watching from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Well, you got a very talented cousin. Cameron Duncan comes up with the ball. Misses the lay-in. Pikeville sticking with it, but I'm going to say he stepped on the line. It's going to be Wildcat ball, 1:20 to go. KJ, right now, if you're Valley, if you can go into the locker room down single digits, you've got a little momentum back your way. If not, if they extend this lead here, then all the momentum has swung to the Panthers sideline.
Yep, I agree. Carlene Haley says, re-elect Jason Tackett for Commissioner, District 2.
Absolutely, Jason Tackett is an amazing man, does a lot for his community, really cares about his constituents there in District 2.
First free throw's up and good.
This is the shot. Pikeville just out hustling Valley right now, KJ.
Yeah, that was the free throw shooter. Just got her own rebound.
I mean, right now, Valley out of sorts. Pikeville has gotten ahead of Valley right now. And honestly, Valley doesn't know what to do, I don't think.
This pressure that Pikeville's put on here in the second quarter has just got them all out of sorts.
Still by Fronapple. Fronapple goes the other way. Gets the lay-in.
Pikeville's just in all passing lanes too, Daryl. They're just getting everything.
And look at them. They're still pressing.
Yeah.
Oh. Kicks it out. There's Baldwin. Looking to the corner. Turnover, 22-9 is the score. 28 seconds to go. You're Pikeville. You hold it for the last shot here. And I think that's what Coach Robert Orden's going to do.
Yeah, when he decided to go to that press, Daryl, it's turned Pikeville around. All the momentum's within.
Cameron Duncan misses that high arcing shot. Compton.
Oh!
Sinks it! Cadence Compton nails the three. 25-9 is the score. And that's what it's going to be going into the locker room. KJ, we're going to take a quick break. Come right back and join us here for the Bruce Walters halftime report as we get you caught up on the first half.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank in Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast. It's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the bourbon pecan coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
County Sheriff Rodney Scott. The war on drugs has changed. Today, the drugs are more lethal, and they are robbing us of our children. That's why we have more certified trained deputies than ever, including our special.
All right, guys, we're hopping back in here. Valley Dance Team. Great performance by the Valley Dance Team, and I don't think Pikeville has one out here. Do you, KJ?
No, I don't think they're finished yet.
Well, let's see what else Valley has to offer. Yeah, see Miss Kiara Thornsberry in the house here. As we got her in this up here, KJ. Let Kiara hop on here with us real quick. Throw a headset on there.
Hi.
Miss Kiara Thornsberry, I'm sure you're here supporting your Pikeville Panthers.
Yeah, and I'm here supporting the Belfry Pirates because
your father is the coach.
Yeah, those girls have my heart, and so do the Pikeville Panthers. So I came here to support both. You'll see me over there cheering so loud for the Pikeville Panthers, and I'll be doing the same thing for the Belfry Pirates.
Now the hard thing is going to be is if they meet in the championship.
Well, last year I sat in the middle.
Okay.
At Mullins, I sat at the end of the court in the middle, and I cheered for both.
Now, are you excited basketball season starting to kick off?
Yes, I'm super excited.
You ready for it?
Yes.
As you guys coming out, I think you guys are clear favorites in the 15th region. Right now, how do you feel about y'all, the way y'all look right now in practice?
We look really good. We're really bonding well.
Yeah.
But there's a big target on our back, winning four regions in a row, making it to state 4 times. And last year was my first time, but I want to win a game at state like the other girls do.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to make it 5, but we're working harder than ever.
Now, Pikeville, I know Christy Oram, she has made it to state numerous times. I think 5 times, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they've won yet at state, have they? So
No.
that could be your legacy.
We're really pushing to win all A state.
Yep.
And then winning a game or making a really good run at the whole Kentucky KHSAA Sweet 16 state tournament.
Well, that's where the legends are made on that
Yep.
court. And as you're sitting there looking at this group of young Panthers here, you know, a couple of the players talk about Maddie Fronapple, one of the better passers I've seen in middle school basketball in a long time.
She's really good, and we have them up at practice all the time, and I get in her. I push her like she is a senior on the high school team, on varsity. Like, I push those girls like no other, but she still makes them quick little passes that you're like, oh.
Well, what about one of my favorite players, Miss Kat Waters, gets after it both ends.
Yes, she has improved so much. Like, honestly, like, when I watch her play, it warms my heart because I know that she has wanted it and she's wanted to get better. And see her getting the confidence to shoot, to dribble, to run the plays, to be the captain or to be the leader of that junior high team, that it just means a whole lot to me.
Well, before I let you go here, last question. When you take a look at the young guns y'all got coming up, we know you got Nicole Lynn, you got Sophie Woods, you got the Ava Rogers. You got a lot of talent coming up the pipeline. Kylie Alvin is there now. You got the kid girl from Betsy Lane. Who's going to be the surprise of the year? Who are people going to be shocked at whenever they see them play?
Well, our whole group, you're going to be shocked about our whole group, because most people think, oh, they have kids coming in, transferring, like they'll be like, oh, they can't gel together, but we are all best friends. And so the whole group is going to surprise everybody, because everybody is wanting it. In practice, we're pushing it like no other. But the younger girls they're working super duper hard. So, I mean, we're all just going to surprise everybody.
Well, Christy Oram does a really good job of creating a winning atmosphere. Something that a lot of people want to be a part of. So, I think it's going to pay off, because, you guys, it's y'all's turn now, but I think after you guys leave, Pikeville's still going to be all right.
Yeah, I'm super thankful to play for Coach Oram, but I know that it will be in good hands after this season, next season, and 2 years and when I leave. And I just know that I will be happy to come back and watch all the girls play, and I will be grateful that I was a part of the atmosphere and a part of the Pikeville community.
Well, that young girl that your father has over there, Carly Stanley, I say she's a Kiara Thornsberry 2.0. How good is that girl?
She is phenomenal. I love watching her play. I work her out sometimes. I try to work her out sometimes. I give her pointers, and I try to just tell her little things that the problems I had to go through, I'm trying to get her to miss those problems so that she doesn't have to go through the same complications I did. So right now, everybody knew I couldn't shoot the 3 ball. Right now, I'm wanting her to shoot the 3, to drive. I want her to always expand her game, but make sure you're working on the little things too.
That's what separates you apart. You try to be a leader and pass it along for these young kids. And Kiara Thornsberry, we'll see you in less than a month kicking off for the Pikeville Panthers. Good luck, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. See you, Pike. As Kiara Thornsberry leaves us here, 2:25 to go. I want to thank our sponsors, Rodney Scott for Pike County Sheriff. I want to thank Jason Tackett for Commissioner District 2. And as always, Bruce Walters, your #1 go-to car dealer in the mountains. Bruce Walters will make sure you got good warranties with good service.
They give a shout out to these game sponsors, Daryl. Community Trust Bank, Pepsi, Coke, Food City, T&D Sporting Goods, Webb Trucking, Compassion Pediatrics, Appalachian Drug, Happy Days Diner, Pinch Anesthetics, Botox and Fillers, Penn Station, and Double Quick.
We also want to thank Paul Howard Jr. for Pike County Attorney. Guys, Pike County, if you want Pike County in good hands, November, vote for Paul Howard Jr. Be a huge favor to D&D Sports. People don't understand what he does for the youth here in the mountains. Paul Howard Jr. steps up every time his name is called, and just a big reason why these kids have got the publicity they have over the last 5 to 6 years. Now, as we're sitting here this quarter, KJ will be sponsored by who?
Rodney Scott for Sheriff.
So, guys, make sure you hit that like and share button. Get them numbers up. Get this thing up over 200-300 for these girls. You're looking at a 25-9 lead. If you guys missed the first half, Valley jumped out to a 8-0 run. Looked like Pikeville was in trouble, had no answer. But since that 8-0 run, with 1 minute to go in the second quarter, Pikeville got on the board, and they have went on a 25-1 run. And right now, you're looking on the scoreboard, seeing them up 25-9. Something I think a lot of people would have never guessed if you watched the first 3 minutes of this ball game.
No, it looked like Shelby Valley was going to take off and control the game. And Pikeville went into the press, Daryl, and they stole all the momentum back, and getting in all the passing lanes, a bunch of steals, a bunch of turnovers on Valley, and that's where we are now. Pikeville 25 to Valley 9.
Well, you got to keep Sadie Johnson out of foul trouble. Yeah. Sadie Johnson picking up her third foul is going to really hurt Valley in this ball game. If it goes, you never know, if it comes down to a close ball game, overtime, you know, Sadie Johnson ain't got a lot of fouls left to give. Lindsey Baldwin nursing an injury. How will she return? We got a couple of comments here.
Rhonda Mullen says, "Go Valley, go Sadie." Carl Little, you guys do a great job carrying these middle school games. Mike Mullen says, "Needs to put Sadie in the post and take care of the ball. Way too many turnovers."
That's the thing that's really killed Valley here in the second quarter is the turnovers. Pikeville has really got after them, and it's caused them, you know, it's almost kind of the situation where they've pressured them so hard, Valley don't know what to do. They don't know what the answer is, and that's where the coach is going to have to calm them down, and I think get back to your basics, what makes you great. Put Sadie down there on the block and let her do her work.
Yeah, she's got to play smart this second half, though.
Yeah, there's Sadie coming out. Good active hands, forces the dead ball there, almost a turnover. Yeah, right here is where where the good ones and the great ones separate themselves. You know, Sadie's got to learn to play with fouls here. And they kick it over. Apple kicks it out. Nice ball movement, quick ball movement there by the Panthers. Walters kicks it back out to Compton. Back out to Walters. Walters going to back it back out, run the play. Picked up by Bowerstock. Defense coming. Sadie Johnson saves it, but saves it in the hands of Kat Walters. Three-pointer no good by Walters. Johnson comes up with it. She's going to walk it up the court for the Wildcats.
Oh, pass a little high.
Again, I mean, just got to calm yourself down. You know, if you're going to get back in this thing, you got to chip away at this lead. You're not going to get it all at once.
There you go.
Block, nasty block there by number 31, Maggie Baird. Sadie Johnson gets it in. Again, turns it over. Kat Walters with the steal. Walters taking it all the way. Misses the lay-in, but kicks it back out. Compton gets blocked. Walters right there to clean up the mess. Says if this basketball thing don't work out, I may be a garbage man. As Lindsey Baldwin picked up mid-court by Walters. Baldwin swings it up Bowerstock. Baldwin fires the three. Lindsey Baldwin gets a little hitch in her giddy up there as she drains the three. Valley for the first time got into double-digit scoring. Sadie Johnson picks it up. Baldwin banks it in. Citizens bank shot.
That's two in a row for her, Daryl. She's heating up.
Yes, she is. Duncan gets fouled. Now, all of a sudden, you got a 12-point ball game here.
Yeah, back-to-back threes by Baldwin. We're glad she's okay, too. You know, she went in the locker room there for a minute. I think it's just a Charlie horse.
Yeah, that's got to do a lot to lift the momentum of these Wildcats. Pam Duncan misses the free throw. Front Apple will come down, help out on the rebounding here. You got to remember, Front Apple and Sadie Johnson was teammates last year. So them two definitely competing with each other down there on the block. Here comes Baldwin. Looks at her coach, gets the play. Takes it in, Meade. Turns around, Meade she's got to take a step toward the basket and get that shot off. That was an easy two-pointer there.
Yeah, she had a lane.
Yeah. Yeah, she got to get rid of them nerves and realize, I mean, right there, she had a wide open shot. Baird swings out to Cam Duncan. Cam Duncan fires the three. Straightaway three, no good. Trying to see, it looks like he thought Walter's lip may have been bleeding. She's all good to go. Izzy Kazi crossing the timeline here.
Nice pressure D by Walters.
Knocks away. Swing it out. Here comes Cam Duncan. Skine playing the passing lanes well. Comes up with the steal. Duncan kicks it over to Walters. Walters back out to Compton. Back out to Walters. Baldwin beats the Panther to the spot.
She's feeling it.
Tell you what, if that shot would have went down, the roof would have come off this place. Three-pointer no good by Compton. Here comes Lindsey Baldwin.
Turnovers killing them, Daryl.
Yep, Cam Duncan hands it off. Front apple. Misses the shot. They're going to say it goes to the Panthers. Pikeville may have called a break there. Timeout. Pikeville, so Pikeville's going to take a quick timeout. We will too. We'll be right back. 2022 Pike County Tournament.
County Sheriff Rodney Scott. The war on drugs has changed. Today, the drugs are more lethal, and they are robbing us of our children. That's why we have more certified trained deputies than ever, including our special K-9 unit, which has resulted in over 150 drug indictments. If you try and sell drugs in Pike County, we will catch you and put you behind bars. For the safety of our children, I am asking for your vote November the 8th to continue to serve as your Pike County Sheriff.
Paid for by Sheriff Rodney Scott.
We're back here as you see the Valley faithful cheering in full force. You see Sadie Johnson, Fathead, the Lindsey Baldwin, Izzy Kazi. Valley travels well. Brought a nice spirit team here to support their Wildcats in this semifinal battle between Pikeville and Valley. Walters. She's picked up there by Bowerstock. Duncan, ball fake. Still comes. It's going to be jump ball. See, possession arrow is going to go to Valley. 28-15 is the score. You can see top right-hand corner of your screen there on the Paul Howard Jr. Pike County Attorney scoreboard. Now, Baldwin gets smothered in defense there by Walters. Compton gets the steal. Baldwin fouled her. Smart foul there. Forcing her to go to the line and earn it, but that steal right there was set up by Kat Walters and the pressure she was putting on Baldwin. She forced her into a bad pass, and Pikeville took advantage of it.
This Pikeville defense has put the pressure on Valley all night there. I mean, it's just, they're jumping all passing lanes and steals and playing really good defense.
She sunk the second. Makes it 29-15. Panthers lead over Valley. Sadie Johnson hands it off to Baldwin. Baldwin spin move. Bowerstock gets it knocked back. Baldwin, she drives but gets it picked away by Cadence Compton. Izzy Kazi, lucky she didn't get called for the foul there. Pikeville regains possession. Kat Walters holds it up, and she's going to run a play here. Robert Orton says, let's take a little time off the clock here. Nice mistake there by Cam Duncan. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. Bowerstock gets it over half court. Forces it down to Sadie Johnson. Here comes Maddie Fronapple. Fronapple. Nice drive. High arcing shot, no good. Kat Walters gets the rebound, swings it out to Duncan, back to Walters. Walters takes direction from her coach. Duncan, she'll hand it off Fronapple. Fronapple kicks it out to Walters. Walters still not found her shot here tonight as Pikeville really, Pikeville last time beat Valley with a array of three-point shots. Really, nobody really shooting well from outside for Pikeville tonight. Pikeville just out hustling Valley here. As we'll end the third quarter with a 31-15 score. Pikeville up on Valley. We'll be right back.
I'm Paul Howard Jr., Republican candidate asking to serve as your full-time Pike County attorney. As a high school quarterback in 2003, I helped bring a state championship to the people of Pond Creek Nation and Pike County. As an attorney, I brought that same determination to district and family court, day in and day out. As your Pike County attorney, I'll continue that fight for your family as if you were my own. On November 8th, vote Paul Howard Jr. for your Pike County attorney.
We're back here in the fourth quarter, getting ready to kick off. Pikeville up 31-15. Producer KJ, Daryl McCoy on the call. As you see the Valley faithful over there, things got a little quiet on that sideline, and a lot of it has to do with the pressure that Pikeville has put on. You see the Pikeville high school basketball team down here cheering on the young Lady Panthers. There's Miss Kiera Thornsberry, leader of the Pikeville Panthers with Trinity Rowe. I don't know if Rowe's down here, so no, I don't see Rowe over there.
This fourth quarter is going to be sponsored by Paul Howard Jr., Daryl.
Paul Howard Jr. for Pike County attorney. Guys, I promise you there's not a better option. You know, I don't endorse a lot of candidates, but whenever I do, it's a candidates like Paul Howard Jr. You know, a man about respect, about family, about integrity, and about Pike County. So 31-15 right now. Valley going to have to overcome a 16-point deficit here in this fourth quarter. They're going to need some more hot shooting from Lindsey Baldwin if that's going to happen, KJ.
Yeah, I agree. And they got to get Sadie involved down on the post.
I agree. There's Cam Duncan. Hands it off. Fronapple saves the turnover. Fronapple, nice move. Gets it knocked away, but sticks with it. Gets the easy lay in. Baldwin gets it down to Bowerstock. Misses the baseline jumper. Here comes Fronapple. She's dangerous in open court. Swings it over. Walters, or Compton. Down to Walters.
Nice passing by Pikeville.
Kat Walters. Just an ultra-competitive guard that plays both sides of the ball, don't make many mistakes. She don't have many deficiencies in her game, KJ.
No.
Sadie Johnson, front iron, no good. Here comes Cam Duncan. Pikeville still pressuring and still pushing the basketball. Out. Cam Duncan. Booyah! Cameron Duncan with a three.
Valley's going to take a timeout, Daryl.
Yeah, the Valley will take a timeout. We'll jump out for 1-2. We'll be right back.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
back here live from Millard Middle School. Producer KJ Daryl McCoy on the call as you see Valley talking it over, and they're going to need something near a miracle here to overcome this deficit now. With that Cam Duncan 3 may have been the proverbial nail in the coffin. Put them up 38-15. Now when you look over here at the Pikeville Panthers, right now you're working on things that's going to help you in that championship game. The benefit of these other two teams, Millard and Belfry, they're able to sit here in the stands and scout this game, so they're going to know what Pikeville's all about, as if they didn't already, facing them twice in the regular season. Baldwin gets up to Bowerstock. Bowerstock swings over to the corner, down to Meade. Jump shot no good. Sadie Johnson hustling. The last time these two teams met, Johnson fouled out in that game.
Looks like Valley's trying to put some full court pressure on Pikeville.
Cam Duncan stops and pops, no good. Kicks it out to Lindsey Baldwin. Baldwin pushes the ball up, but Meade not expecting the pass. Another turnover for Valley. Really the best way to really describe it is this pressure by the Pikeville guards have just got Valley out of their sorts.
Nice move by Waters.
Beautiful, beautiful lay-in by the young Cat Waters. Cat Waters, KJ, I know with sports you know a little something about softball. She's one of the top middle school softball players in the county.
That's awesome. She's a heck of a basketball player, too.
Yep, Compton gets it up. Waters adds 2 to her total.
Now, is she an 8th grader, Daryl?
She is an 8th grader. Here comes Lindsey Baldwin. Swings it to the wing. Another turnover. That's going to be something when Valley goes back and looks at the stat sheet. That's going to be one of the key reasons they lost this ball game is turnovers. And really, here in the second half, it's been unforced turnovers, a lot of them. Waters, little stutter step, gets it down low. Compton, but Sadie Johnson comes over and says, "No, sir, not on my watch." Nice block by Johnson. 2:34 to go, clock running. Pikeville up on Valley. They swing it over. Bowerstock misses the 3. Compton skies for the rebound, gets it. Or no, that was Maggie Barrett, I think.
Nice job by Waters. She had a layup. She just pulls it back out and takes some time off the clock.
Yeah, she's all class. Going to be an unforced error there by number 21, Charlize Compton. But they'll get ready to bring Lily Mullins in the ball game. That's the next break-in action. Here she comes. She's going to give Cam Duncan a break. Swings it down. Sadie Johnson. Nice move.
They needed more. They needed more of that tonight to get her the ball on the post and let her take control.
Need a lot more of that. But to Pikeville's credit, they game plan well for it. And when you're triple teamed every time you touch it, it gets frustrating. Pikeville done a good job frustrating her. But it's something they seen last game too. They played it the same way after losing to them. They found the adjustments they need to make. Good job by Robert Earn for them. Here comes Izzy Causey, spin move.
Nice move.
Beautiful move by Izzy Causey. It'll be time out. No, they're not going to call a timeout, but we're going to have a couple new Panthers coming in, which is going to be number 15. We'll have number 24, Millie Woods, and number 15 we do not have on the roster. We didn't have her last time either. Now Valley platooning brings in a whole new slew of Wildcats. Swings over to Mullins. Mullins back out to Compton. Compton gets it to Mullins. Mullins had her shot blocked there by Addison Wallers.
Looks like Pike was going to advance to the championship game, Daryl.
Yep, 8 seconds to go. Fat Lady is singing as Pikeville will go on to win this one 42-19 and advance to the 2022 Pike County Championship. What a game, KJ. As we sit there and look at that ball game, you know, it's going to be hard to pick who the Mingy Beach Jerky player of the game was. Tam Duncan, she hit some big shots in big-time moments. Kat Walters really turned it on and helped put them away. She controlled the pace, really provided the pressure all game long. And Maddie Fronapple, on the boards, she really dominated the glass for Pikeville and helped with some pivotal defense against Sadie Johnson. So
it was all-out team effort, Daryl. I mean, it was. If you give it to anything, it's Pikeville's defense because I bet they created 30 turnovers or better.
I think that's who we'll give the MVP to, Pikeville's defense.
Yes, they played a heck of a defensive ball game. After they got down 8-0, they just once they went into that press and turned the defensive pressure up, man, it was lights out. Game over.
Well, we got 20 minutes till the tip-off of the next game. Guys, we're going to jump out and give us about 10 minutes. We'll be right back for the second game of the Pike County semifinals, which will be Belfry versus Millard. You can watch it exclusively right here on the D&D Sports Network.